So today I'm going to be sharing my top 5 favorite e.l.f. makeup products for mature skin. You guys, this wasn't easy, but I really whittled it down to the top 5 that are ideal for our mature skin. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Cat's Eye Beauty. And if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm over 50 years old and I love testing out makeup and skincare products, everything from drugstore to high-end and everything in between. And today it's all about my top 5 favorite e.l.f. makeup products for mature skin. Now, I just recently started this series. I thought it would be fun to dive into each makeup brand and figure out what are the best 5 makeup products for our mature skin. Last week I did L'Oreal and today I'm doing e.l.f. And you guys, it wasn't easy because e.l.f. has so many fantastic makeup products, but I did it. I whittled it down to the top 5 and it was really cutthroat because like I said, they have a lot of fantastic makeup products that are affordable, that are accessible. You can find them in any drugstore, but I think I did a good job. So without further ado, let's get into the video. How you doing? Okay, so you guys, I'm so excited about this series. I hope you are too. There are so many different drugstore makeup brands, but to whittle it down to the top 5, especially for mature skin, that's gonna perform great on our skin, was not easy, especially with e.l.f. I mean, I'm talking cutthroat. And e.l.f. is the master of dupes with high-end luxury makeup products. And I might have included a couple, but some of these are hidden gems, especially for mature skin. We're going to start out first with primer or a lightweight foundation. e.l.f. has so many different types of primer. They have the jelly primer. They have the putty primer. They have something that just recently came out. There's Suntouchable's Whoa Glow SPF 30 that also doubles as a makeup primer as well. This did not make the top 5, and I'm going to tell you why. Even though it's a beautiful, beautiful makeup primer as well as an SPF of 30, for mature skin, if you're just going to throw this on and go about your day, it is very, I don't want to say glittery, but it does have such a great glow to it. It can be compared to the Supergoop Glow Screen, but at a fraction of the cost. This is beautiful under your foundation, but if you're just going to throw it on as an SPF, if you have texture, it will emphasize that. Now, it's gorgeous, like I said, under foundation, but I still love this product, but if you're worried about just wearing this on its own, it can call attention to your imperfections, but under your foundation, it's fantastic. So this kind of gets an honorable mention. Now, what I'm wearing today, under my foundation, a very popular item that went viral. Nobody could find it in Target, nobody could find it anywhere, but now that the hype is over, this is still a tried and true product that I truly love. It is their Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is multi-purpose and that's why I love it so much. You can use it as a highlighter, you can use it as a primer, you can use it as a foundation. This is beautiful as a lightweight foundation. If you're that type of person that you don't want to have a lot of makeup on your skin and you just want a little bit of something that's going to even out your skin tone, give your skin a nice glow, this is perfection. I love wearing these on my no makeup days. It just makes the skin look so fresh and so dewy and hydrated. Smoothing, hydrating, and I know it's got some skin loving ingredients. It comes in a multitude of shades. I'm in the shade 2 and I find that it's just beautiful on its own. You can also use it as a liquid highlighter, but you can also use it on different parts of your face to brighten up those areas. It has been compared to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter at a fraction of the cost, but I'm telling you, I prefer this more. Something about the consistency of the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It's not as thick in my opinion, and it just lays beautifully on mature skin. It doesn't add any texture. I think it's a little less glowy, a little less shimmery than the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I would rather wear this than this. And this is super expensive, but this is absolutely beautiful. And of course, it is multi-purpose. And I used it as my primer today. And let me show you how gorgeous it is. Now, it does have a huge doe foot. You have to be leery of that. And a lot of the product is right in the middle of that doe foot. So as a highlighter, you just take a tiny bit amount. You can just tap it right through here. And it just really brightens up that area, adds a little bit of that luminosity, radiant, it looks natural. I think it's wonderful. I know there was a huge big hype about it, but now that the hype has kind of died down and you slept on it and you're like, oh, I remember when Kat reviewed this a few months ago and it's always sold out at Target, but now it's in stock. It's always there because the hype has died down. So if you've slept on it and you haven't tried it yet, you guys, you will not be sorry. This is so beautiful as a foundation, as a primer, as a liquid highlighter. It's multi-purpose. It's e.l.f. It's fantastic. One of my top 5, absolutely top 5. Moving on to foundation. This was kind of tricky because I know e.l.f. has a lot of foundations, and I know their most recent one that came out, well, a couple of years ago, was their e.l.f. Camo CC Cream with an SPF of 30. When this first came out, I did not like it. I thought it was heavy. I thought it was cakey. There was just something about it was just too heavy for me. Well, I've been testing it out religiously for the last several weeks and I'm starting to really love it. And let me tell you why. With the combination with the Halo Glow liquid filter, I found that beautiful sweet spot of how I can get it to look really flawless on my complexion. I heat it up on the back of my hand. I take my finger and I literally just smear it around, heat it up on the back of my hand, and then apply it to the center of my face. For some reason, when you apply your products, when you apply your foundation with your fingertips, you're still going to get that coverage, but with the heat of your skin and the heat of your complexion, it just kind of melts seamlessly onto the complexion. Once I have the coverage that I desire, I just go ahead and stipple it in with a foundation brush. And I found this combination is so beautiful on the skin and it lasts all day long. For some reason, it just looks really pretty on the skin with the combination of this primer and the foundation. It's not cakey, it's not heavy. My skin looks so dewy fresh. It really is a great combination. And I'm in the shade Light 240 Warm. It's not too orange, it's not too yellow. I find that it just looks really pretty on the skin. And I'm sorry, I did not like it a couple of years ago, but revisiting my entire e.l.f. collection, and it was a lot. This really made the grade. It really did. I was so surprised at how seamless my skin looked, how much coverage I got. This will definitely amp up the coverage. You're gonna get medium to full coverage. It builds beautifully, it lays on the skin beautifully, but it's all about the technique. It's all about in the way you apply it. So if you use these tips and tricks by heating it up on the back of your hand, using your fingertips, and I know some people get grossed out by using their fingertips, but you're gonna get maximum coverage with your fingertips and then just blending it in with either a dampened beauty sponge or a foundation brush. I find that is the best method for me, but it looks beautiful on the skin. You get an SPF of 30. It's so beautiful. It's hydrating at the same time. And at my mature skin, oh my gosh, my skin has never felt dewier. Did they change this? Did they change the formula? Because it really is pretty. Definitely in my top 5, it is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Color Correcting Full Coverage Natural Finish with an SPF of 30 foundation. This is gorgeous. And like I said, if you haven't tried it yet, definitely give it a try. You're probably going, what about those luminous putty blushes or the putty bronzers? You guys, I revisited the putty blush, the luminous putty bronzers, and I did not like them. And I'm gonna tell you why. Especially, let's talk about the luminous putty blush. I find that the putty blushes that are luminous, they're beautiful for like the first week, like the consistency, the formula, but then, is it just me? Let me know down in the comments. If after a while, they kind of form a weird seal. See how it's got that weird layer of film? And then, see how it's just, I don't know, breaking apart and cakey. And I tried to apply this to my cheeks earlier this week and just to make sure that I didn't like it. It just went on patchy. It doesn't look good. It was difficult to blend. I mean, I think it has a shelf life of like a couple of weeks because it really was impressive and I loved it at first, but it just is patchy. It doesn't blend well, especially on mature skin. It just looks messy. It's gross. I'm sorry, it's gross. They're not that good. They're not that good. So that's why that didn't make it into my top 5 for e.l.f. But yeah, kind of disappointing, I know. But don't you worry, don't you fret. There are so many fantastic e.l.f. products out there, and we're only on number 3. So my third absolute favorite from e.l.f. is their Flawless Brightening Concealer. You've heard me talk about this many times. I think it retails for like $5 or $6. I think it's a ripoff of the Touche Éclat, but it comes in like a little brush, and then you pump it like a pen. This offers such beautiful medium coverage. It has a beautiful consistency. At first I thought it was going to be thick and pasty, but it is completely the opposite. It is so emollient, but it's so easy to blend out. I just use the heat of my fingertips to tap it into under my under eye area. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. It brightens it up beautifully, and with this actual pen, you're able to be super precise in where you apply it. That's why I absolutely love it. The coverage is beautiful. I have a drier under eye area, so I appreciate how dewy fresh it looks under there. And this is just a fantastic concealer. I don't like any of their concealers. And trust me, I have tried all of e.l.f.'s concealer. This one's flying under the radar, you guys. Flying under the radar. You have got to test this out. It is so good. Definitely give this a shot. It is, like I said, $5 or $6. You won't regret it. It just lays beautifully on mature skin. It's so easy to apply. It brightens, it's precise, it's fantastic. And I think I'm in the shade 26N, but I'll be sure to put all my shades and everything in the description box below. This is a stunning concealer that nobody really talks about, which is kind of sad. Okay. Now, for eyeshadow, I know a lot of people love the e.l.f. Bite Size Crush eyeshadow palettes, me included, but I honed in on mature skin, specifically mature eyelids. We get the crepiness, we have age spots, well I do, we have hooded eyes, so I really thought hard about this. And even though I do love the eyeshadow palettes, another is their No Budge Cream eyeshadow in the pot and their No Budge Cream shadow sticks. They come in so many fantastic colors. You can either get them in matte or you can get them in shimmer. This eyeshadow look is just 2 shades. What I used was the cream eyeshadow, the No Budge cream eyeshadow in Sand Dune, and I literally just plopped it all over my lid, all the way up to my brow bone, just using my fingertips to tap it in. It just lays so smoothly on the eyelid. It looks seamless. You really don't need to use a brush, but I do like to use a flat brush to blend it above my crease up into my brow bone, and it just looks seamless on the skin. Really smooth, really pretty. It doesn't crease in your eyelids. It just looks so beautiful, and these are so affordable. And then on the outer thirds of my eye, I just went in with Coffee Bean, their dark shadow sticks, the cream matte shadow stick. As you can see, you don't even have to be neat when applying this shadow stick. You can just plop it on, use your fingertips or use a brush and just blend it out. Super fast, super pretty, and you can create a lot of depth, a lot of definition with just these 2 eyeshadow shades. It's insane. It really has fantastic longevity. If you're in a hurry and you just want a quick one and done eyeshadow look, just go all over the lid with Sand Dune and you are good to go. So yeah, I know I love the Bite Size Crush eyeshadow palettes, but if you have mature eyelids and you have crepey skin, these are so forgiving and so beautiful on mature eyelids. So definitely give them a try. Was that number 4? That was number 4. I don't know. Did you know that e.l.f. stands for eyes, lips, and face? So now that we've covered the eyes, I want to talk about the lips. Now, e.l.f. has cornered the market on lip gloss, lipstick, lip stains. Oh my gosh. And I know they came out with their O Satin Face lipstick, which I am a huge fan of. But another product that's just right under the radar that I absolutely love, it is called their Hydrating Core Lip Shine. It is literally a balm, and it's got a little heart in the middle, and it's a lip balm with pigment. It almost feels similar to the L'Oreal Glow Paradise Balm and Lipstick, which I featured in last week's video. This is so good. It comes in like 8 or 10 shades, and honestly, I forgot the name of the shade, but it's a beautiful cool tone mauve. It's hydrating on the lips. If you want that beautiful wash of color, this is where you're going to get it. If you're looking for something with a little bit more pigment, more along the lines of a satin lipstick, then yes, definitely check out the O Satin lipstick. These retail for $9. I also did a review on these. They come in so many stunning shades. I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you. Go ahead and traditional bullet lipstick, love it. Super satin creamy finish. And super pretty on the lips. True satin lipstick, comfortable, beautiful pigment. Of course, it comes with that magnetic little snap. Absolutely love it. This retails for $9. Now, this is a little bit of their more pricier items from e.l.f., but I think it's absolutely worth it. Some people were saying it was the dupe to some type of NARS lipstick. I don't know about that. But I'm saying this is fantastic for $9. So those are my top 5 favorite e.l.f. makeup products for mature skin. I know, pretty cutthroat, right? I mean, I really wanted to hone it down to just 5 products, and you probably already have these products in your arsenal, but I just realized how good they are for mature skin. And I know there's always that fear of missing out, like some of these e.l.f. products that went viral, but now that the hype has kind of died down, it still stands the test of time. These products are still so good, and now they're actually in stock wherever you go. So yeah, leave a comment down below. What is your favorite, all-time favorite go-to e.l.f. product? Help us out in the community. Maybe there's a product that we don't know about and you can help us out. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. I certainly did too. Just wanted to give you a update on Mr. Hondo. He is doing fantastic. He's growing so fast. He's learning commands, and he's getting along better with the cats for sure. Man, he's a big dog. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love it if you'd be a part of our family. And in case you want to hang out a little bit longer and check out some foundation reviews, check out the playlist down there. And for skincare reviews, check out the playlist right over there. But for now, mahal kita, I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.